Alright, this is my homemade bar that I made. Well, made slash bought parts of it. Anyways, total I have about $1,000 into it. I got a few pieces for free out of it, and then some areas were a little expensive because I'd break it and have to redo it, or trial and error. Anyway, so I'll show you what I did here. Give y'all some ideas if you're looking at doing this. I'll give you a wide view of it here. I'm doing this on my laptop, so have some patience for me. Anyways, this is the side. Come around here to the front. You can see it wraps all the way around there, back in the corner. What I did, the main piece here, it's the thing of cabinets and one half, where I had the two cabinet doors on the one piece, and the second piece is just that skinny door there. The first door here, I built into it a refrigerator. And you see I put blue LED lights in there, which is probably pissing off my webcam, but Anyway, so I built a refrigerator in here. Just use a lot of that styrofoam you can get for relatively cheap. Right in there is my little storage for the bottles, as well as all the wiring is back in there. But I thought this was a great setup because you just had a refrigerator right here. You're not having to buy a second mini fridge and have it sitting there. Then your main storage there. Of course, a drawer here on the top. I just fill it with beer cozies, mixing stuff, coasters, whatever you can think of. The far one here, the blues again. See if you can make it out. I have all my glass in there. I have the martini glasses, beer mugs, everything. I don't know if I've even... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the top one here, I have whiskey glasses along with shot glasses. So, I got these off of Amazon. See these things? They were, you get what you pay for. These were like $30 or something. They're just really freaking small is the only problem. They don't hold nearly as much as I would like to drink in a sitting. Then you come up here to the lights, and you can see I had to go big here, and I bought the $100 Crystal Skull bottle. But I have the lights here. I have three. I only did three. I have the thing that you buy from Home Depot comes with 6 lights, and I don't know. I ran out of energy at 3. I could have put one more right here, though. Anyways, they come with this nice little dimmer switch, and so it's just off. You just tap the thing, it's off. There's low, medium, high. They do put out a lot of heat. Whenever I first glued them in, I used epoxy, and I just had epoxy going over the top, thinking that'd keep it smooth and watertight. It actually burned off the epoxy incredibly fast, so I had to cut it out. You can see here, actually, I don't know if you can tell, I don't even have the glass right there that's supposed to cover the light bulb. So this is one pain in the ass thing. I'm going to have to make sure that I don't ever spill liquid on it, because it will short it out and cause me a problem. I've thought about doing like a small sheet of glass over it, maybe like 4 inches wide, foot long, just a sheet of glass, and have it raised. But for now, this is fine, and I'll just be careful. But I love the look. You see this in bars a lot, or clubs where it's lit up, or something like that. I'm trying to look at the computer screen there. See, it looks decent there. So, but this is up to you. The other thing I thought about doing was putting like a stereo system into it, or just like an iPod dock. I got lazy and I just decided not to. The front piece here, I got this from a friend of a friend. It used to be a part of some part for a bar, and it had these legs with it. So I got this piece for free. I just painted it black, and I bolted it into the main thing of cabinets here. On the top, I don't know if you can tell. You can see it's kind of mirrored there. I did an epoxy over that. It was an epoxy that I got from Home Depot. It was like $30, 2 different bottles. It said something like 2,000 coats of varnish in one. It has taken, I think we're on like 4 days now, and it's still not completely dry. So, I don't know, 4 days for an epoxy. I just think it would have set up faster by now. And it's in the middle. It's like the deepest area isn't set up, but both the ends are. But I'm still afraid to touch the damn thing because I don't want to risk ruining it or leave my fingerprints in it. So, I'm sure there's a better epoxy out there made for it if you spend the money. But I just bought the first thing I saw at Home Depot for 25 bucks. So otherwise, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I bolted all the cabinets together using screws, using just bolts that I can easily undo. Same thing with the top piece here. So if I ever need to move it or move to a different house, whatever I will eventually move, I can do it somewhat easily. And I did not glue down the cabinet or the countertop here either. I didn't glue this down. It's a pretty nice countertop. I got this for 60 bucks from Home Depot, and it came just like this. I did have to cut off the corner to round it so that my bar top fit. That was about it, though. Pretty simple. If y'all have any other questions, I guess let me know. The only other thing, let's see, I'm trying to think of anything else that might help somebody. This is flooring wood that I put on the sides here. I was looking, they have like this pegboard stuff that looks like it's made for this exact thing, but it just looks like shit. This flooring, it glues on pretty well. You just use a bunch of caulking glue. And then it cost me, I think the whole box was like 50 bucks, and I used just about all of it. And it wraps the whole way around. And on the other side of this main thing here, because whenever I made the mini fridge inside of there, I started out with an actual mini fridge, and I just tore the thing apart. And so on the front side there, I have the heating coils that put out all the heat. They're zigzags up and down. I just carefully bent them and put them into there. And then, I don't know, we'll see if you can tell, or you might have already noticed it. I have two of these fans in here. That little fan on the top there, if I pull out the drawer, you might be able to see it a little. Right up there, that's a $6 fan I got from Best Buy, and it's made for a computer, and it's just a 12-volt little fan, and I wired that in to the same wires I did with all the LED lights. The LED lights are just simple things. They're the ones made for cars, for 17-year-olds to try to pimp out their car. That's what I use there, and then for the power from Walmart, I got it as some kind of a power adapter thing. You just plug it into the outlet, and then you can adjust it. It has like 5 different voltage settings, and I just put it at 12 volts, and it's working perfectly for all the lights and everything. The mini fridge, I'm leaving it turned off most of the time, unless I think I'm going to have a group over or a little small get-together house party. I'm going to leave it off, just because those things eat a lot of electricity. I put the fans in there, though, just out of kind of concern, because those coils do get really hot, and I figured a little bit of airflow through there is a good thing. That's about it. I'll stop rambling. If anyone has any questions, I'm more than happy to try to help. Enjoy. I hope this helps somebody out.